Good evening. How do you do? That's good to hear. Yesterday I wasn't sure if you were going to be a patient the next day at our hospital. To be fair, when you were paralyzed, you didn't really look that good. I know I'm a nurse, however, I am no doctor. I brought you a tray of food. Hope you like it. A nurturer's body is important for a nutritious life. For a few days, probably weeks or months, you'll have to be in a wheelchair. Your spine went through paralysis. If anything, this is the best to ensure that you don't put any pressure on it. We can worry about your car later. For now, we need to let you worry about your safety and health. Do you not remember what happened? I see. According to the report and the call from your mother, you were on your way to the grocery store on the highway, just when another car collided with yours. The crash wasn't too bad, however, considering this is the highway. You were hit on the unlucky part of your car. The car collided and crashed into your driver's seat. We had to remove some metal from your spine. Not very deep at all, mainly into your skin. Your spine seems to be in perfect condition, and that's a miracle. The only damage it caused was paralysis, as I have said before. Cost. We can worry about money later. I assure you the cost will be taken care of by some other person. Your mother suggested that she would do it herself. You can go back home when we are sure that you are 100% better. I am positive. A patient with paralysis cannot simply survive on their own. The moment you try, you'll collapse. And it'll be very painful. Use the wheelchair, as I have suggested. You can call me Maria, or you can call me Nurse. Whatever your preference is, I don't really have any obligation to judge what you call me. I've been working here for 5 years. But one of the pros is I get to see my patients happy when they fully recover. I guess the con to this job is the dark side of things, which are all the negatives, the opposite of all the positives that I have listed. The cons are unpleasant, but I guess it's a reminder of the reality that I live in. If you're seeking fun from this job, it's not for you. I feel like I'm being interviewed by you, my dear patient. Which makes me wonder, have you ever considered being a nurse yourself? I know. I was just curious since you're asking so much about me. Could be up to a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, possibly longer. It all depends on the body and how well you've eaten so far. In my opinion, you don't have to worry. Don't beat yourself up for making an accident. I guess the government and the economy does not accept mistakes as long as they can make profit off it. I believe that you're doing just fine enough by being here. You've done a great job pushing through. I can tell you're feeling insecure about your paralysis. It's obvious when you pout like that. It's okay. I can just feed you. So yeah. Good. I'm very nice. I thank you, dear. And you're a very flattering patient. Have you ever needed a chiropractor? It's someone who rejoins joints in your body. Any dislocated joints may be rejoined. I'm not sure how they do it specifically, but when you hear that crack in your body and you feel the change, you'll know they did their job. And they make a living off it. We can only crack so many bones in our body without assistance. I see. After your time here with me, I highly recommend you see a chiropractor. Some parts of your body look like they're strained or tensed. 100% for sure. You must really like the food. I suppose hospital food just hits the right spot in different ways. Oh, yeah? It's really good. Out of all the things about a medical place, the food has been the best thing. There's nothing wrong with being paralyzed, and I don't think even for the slightest it's embarrassing. You could not have predicted what would happen to you. The fact that you are alive is a miracle enough, and it means there's a chance to better yourself in a different way. If you have any regrets, make sure you solve those regrets, making better futures. When we die, we have regrets that we can't fix. That goes for most of us. Some of us have lived a life full of intelligence and the ability to understand right from wrong to the point that they don't really have any regrets. Emotions can be our biggest strength or weakness. Same with what we've done physically and mentally, and when it counts the most near the end. That's when we feel the real deal. That's when we regret all the things we could have and should have said, but never did because we think it's too late. We think our pride won't let us be stubborn and not see the answer with that. We think our pride is right, so we turn out stubborn and won't see the answer till the end. What you have between you and your mother is up to you. And your mother, I'm sure she gets regrets as well. Me? Of course, as a nurse, I get regrets. Sometimes I regret not putting enough effort into a patient. I feel like I should have put enough in. But every time my colleague says I put enough effort in because I tried. But sometimes I feel like I should have acted on my instincts. I should have said more. I should have done more. When I knew I should have said it would be okay, I probably should have said those words in a very much more sentimental way. You're grateful to me. I'm grateful to you as well. I'm grateful that you're alive enough to say you're grateful to me. Now then, if you excuse me, I believe it's time to check on another patient. As far as I've seen, it seems you're doing well aside from a little insecurity here and there, but nothing like talking can't fix. Make sure you eat your food, okay? I'll start physical therapy soon. Of course you'll see me again. I'm a regular nurse that checks on some patients. The only time you won't see me is if it's not my shift. See you around here.